So today the Lord called me, Kirk, to meet him among the stars. He said, come up here. And I went to where he was. There were a lot of stars where we were standing in space. The distance between them was so incredible, even standing by many stars was really standing in space. I heard come, and we went closer to an area where it looked like there was just empty space, no stars, nothing as far as I could tell. As we went, it felt like we were coasting downhill, or maybe like the wind was at our back, a gentle pull toward where we were going. After a short time, we slowed and came to a place that felt very violent in my spirit. I could see what looked like a large ball of what seemed to be white-hot metal. Surrounding this ball was something like gas and a constant rain of what appeared to be dust falling into it. We went right up to the ball and stood next to it. Jesus then reached out and stuck his hand into the glowing mass. He pulled it out and held out a handful of the glowing metal or whatever it was, and he looked at me as he did this. Holding the glowing mass in his hand, he said, "There are many stars and worlds right here in my hand." I looked at him in a confused way, I suppose. I didn't really understand, although I suspected we were at the center of a black hole. So I asked him where we were, and he said, "Your suspicions are correct. We are at the center of a black hole, as you would call it." Well, I asked how that could be. I had heard of an event horizon, which was a point of no return for a black hole. Like there was no possible way to escape its gravity from that point on, I guess. Jesus then said that these black holes, as we call them, are the recycle centers for the created things, and that at some point, gravity would not be able to keep it stable any longer, and there would be a rebirth at that point. I asked if we would be able to escape this thing, and Jesus said, "Yes, of course. We are spirit, just like the Father is spirit. The spirit realm is reality. Everything else is just a created thing. We have been given mastery over all of the created things by the Father." I thought, well, that's amazing. And he continued, "You are truly spirit. You have a body and a mind, but the most important part of you is spirit. Your mind and your spirit each try to gain control over you. The Father made you this way because he is love. He desires love, therefore, and he wants to be chosen by those who love him. There is great reward for those who make this decision by their spirit. Satan opposes this decision and works on the intellect to oppose it. The Father uses Satan unwittingly to give man a choice. But my Father loves you so much he continually tries to bias people his way. In these last days, the veil between the spirit realm and the natural realm is being made thin. The Spirit of God is moving, and the love of the Father is being poured out like never before. Mysteries are being revealed, and lies are being exposed. Father is putting an end to the enemy's strongholds and holding out his hand for anyone who wills. Amen. Go ahead.
So there's a lot in this vision. We've been through it before. There's a prophetic vision on the channel about just this vision. But in the context that we're talking here about spirit things happening first and then natural, or you could say that the spirit realm has mastery over the natural realm. And so as you know, I guess looking at Jesus and having stood next to the center of a black hole and having him pull out worlds and stars, and like you said, all that stuff was compressed so tightly that he was holding whole planets and suns and all that stuff in his hand. And of course, according to science, I don't know. I found this out afterwards. I'm not an expert at this. About the closest to stars I get is looking at them, and I enjoy that. But I really don't know that much about it. But they tell us that the center of these black holes are extremely, extremely hot, and the material there is compressed so tightly that, like, just the smallest amount would weigh more than the whole Earth weighs, because of how gravity has compressed it. So when Jesus holds up a handful of this, you can only imagine in the natural, the weight of it, and the idea that he can, like, pull it away from the center of that mass, the mass that has a event horizon that draws everything to itself, and it cannot escape once it's past that event horizon. But Jesus can reach in and pull out a handful. It just tells you what kind of mastery the spirit realm has on the natural realm. Do the laws of physics apply to the spirit realm? Did they apply when God created the earth or did he create the laws as he made the earth and stars and everything? It's a mastery of the spirit realm over the natural.
Welcome to Destiny Road, where we're committed to making a real difference in the fight against human trafficking. We proudly partner with organizations that rescue survivors and provide them with dignified employment opportunities, and also support these brave individuals on their journey to healing.
Our curated collection features crafted items from around the world, handmade jewelry, leather purses, bags, coffee and tea. We also offer books by authors Tiffany and Kirk. You can find their books through Amazon by searching for Tiffany Root.
Thank you for joining us in this important mission. Visit us online at destinyroadstore.com.